We should be live. Wait on Twitch updating. There we go. Hello everyone and welcome to the Badger and Pals stream. I'm your host Ross and tonight we're playing more Space Hulk. We're going to be carrying on with the Blood Angels campaign. And if you missed the last stream, it should still be on the Twitch channel, but we picked up a librarian. So we can now use psychic powers in battle. This is going to be the first sort of time for testing him out. So what is that? That is... Oh!
The squad is vectoring through the Orchid's wreckage and tracking the closest target signifier.
Captain Ubaldo, this is the Fabricator General. I confirm that our planetary defenses are primed and ready to strike their targets.
It went so well last time too.
Is 20 minutes standard.
Understood. Concentrate your firepower on the starboard section of the Space Hulk, away from the quadrant where the tactical squad is located. Sergeant, watch for incoming fire. The derelict will react to the damage in ways we cannot predict.
Rodent blood. That's those damn cogs should stay in their forges.
I feel like we've had this conversation already.
On this day, with this task, we will accept all aid that is offered. And besides, they'll provide a useful diversion to cover my approach to the Space Hulk.
Oh! That was weird. Oh yes, I've already done that mission, that's what it is. That's why we were getting that. The Hulk has been damaged by explosives. The structure is collapsing. That's kind of why we're hauling ass down here, to be honest. Oh, we've got something. That structural collapse caused the dormant security system to reactivate. Sections will be sealed off behind us as we progress. Interesting. Yeah, look, we can't go back now. Warning, as the threat progresses, so more of the hatches will be sealed off. I want to see what this is. The Auspex device reads multiple life forms ahead. Seek out and purge the Xenos. A path is now denied to us. The hatches are locked. It's too late for us to go that way, brother. So how am I meant to get through there? A section of the Hulk has collapsed, threatening to seal off our path. Our squad's psyker must use his power to keep the structure intact. Ah, right, okay. So that's how we get around that. Gotcha. There's something here. The path ahead seems sound with no sign of any structural damage. That was a particularly quick chapter. I feel like this is teaching us a mechanic for the game now.
There are ghosts in this place, calling out to me. I sense the imprint of our perished kinsmen, of sons of Russ, lost and long dead. Their souls were torn apart by centuries adrift in the war. And yet, the will of the Space Wolf lingers on. Such impressive fortitude.
Brother Sergeants, deploy your squad to cover Brother Helios. His witch sight will lead you. You must protect him at all costs.
Understood, Brother Captain.
I've loved the voice actors they get to do the 40k games. They're awesome. Right, okay, so I need to find and extract a servo skull, which is probably the skull there. I've got to get it to there. And if I complete this, I get a blueprint for an improved magazine on Brother Lazaro. Brother Ariel gets a defensive posture. Brother Madriel gets guard automatic, which is nice. And Brother Armando gets sustained fire. So this should be a good level to hopefully get. Let's see when the game does load. There we go. Right, so Brother Ariel has our Flamer. We're going to keep him there. Brother Madrio's got our Chain Fist. He's done quite well in the past. Let's try out our Psyker. Lexicanium Hagios. Let's try him out. Brother Hagios is a powerful librarian from the chapter. He has joined the squad. Each turn he can summon one of his 3 psychic powers in order to give you a significant advantage against the Xenos. It does not cost him action points, but psi points. BP. Which are limited. Okay. Oh, both of them are good, but I'm going to go with that because I've got another version of that one from the Sergeant. Yeah, so you're going to replace one of our normal Terminators. So we've got our Sergeant Tahariel, we've got Brother Madriel, Lexicanium Hagios, Brother Errol. It keeps on Ariel, but Arol and Apothecary Nephomos. They will be our squad for this mission. This game likes to take its time to load on missions like this, like the sort of end of chapter missions. Takes its time loading them up.
We cannot tarry. I hear the insects skitter minds of those Xenos abominations. They will soon draw close.
Moving forward. My Auspex reads a very faint box signal. Signifier icons indicate a distress call sent by warriors of the 6th chapter. Captain Ubaldo, my sensors indicate that your warriors had diverted from the mission plan. I read them heading away from the next target location. What is going on? Explain.
He is the big angry toaster, is he?
It is not your concern, Fabricator General. This mission is under the directions of the Blood Angels, not the Adeptus Mechanicus. All objectives will be concluded in due course.
But, my lord, now is not the time to become sidetracked by other concerns. The Space Hulk is passing through the outer edge of our geomagnetic belt. Gorgonum is now exposed to the Rex contamination. The situation is critical. Captain, please respond. You hear me, Captain Ubaldo?
Close and seal that Vox channel. I have had my fill of that cyborg fool's prattle. We will proceed onward without his interference.
Somebody wasn't happy. So we've got a servo skull there that we need to get to. Let's go to check the tactical. So there is a command console there which controls the exit door, a door to Genestealers, actually 2 doors to a door for the Genestealers, which would basically be a shortcut. So we need to kind of push that way. So we're going to put our Flamer up front, because he can do area denial, he can stop them. We're going to put the Libby second.
Ready.
Apothecary behind him.
Teleportation completed.
And then we're going to put the Sergeant at the rear guard.
Ready.
So, because they need to kill the librarian, so I want to kind of keep him, you know, not quite in the middle, because I want him to actually be useful, but protected. So you'll have the Apothecary hugging him all the time. And what I reckon we'll do, so we'll have the Heavy Flamer move up to try and cover this alleyway while the rest of the squad go this way. Someone's going to need to duck in here and activate that command console. So let's see what happens. Right. So we've got a couple of blips appearing there. No blips behind us as of yet. So, Flamer, move on up. The Librarian Terminator can use psychic powers that consume psi points. Beep beep. Only use one psychic power can be summoned each turn. Psi points are limited and should be spent carefully. So what is... Okay, so what are the psychic powers? Axe channeling until the next turn, plus 5 for the next melee. Okay. Block a square until the end of the next turn. Basically stop them going into a block. And area of effect, each Genestealer or blip within the area rolls a dice and is killed on a forward plus. Oh, but that's 3 psychic points. And I've got 10 of them. So, Librarian, you're going to march forward. I'm not going to lie, you look a little strange compared to the rest of the squad. Okay, now I don't really have anything I want to... See, that's handy. It also gives me 3 points. 3 points would allow our heavy weapon bearer to move one more square. But I don't reckon they can get close enough, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to end the turn. Okay, so they're spawning blips behind us like I thought they would. Yeah, see, they can't get to us from the front. Now, can I get you? You can do it, to flame that area there. Our brain's going to move round. And he's going to put the force barrier there. Now they can't move through there, so we don't have to worry too much about them right now.
There, the remains of one of the space wolves. Hold fast for a moment. I will reach into the void beyond death, and I will seek what lingering scraps of his spirit may still endure.
Our second squad was slaughtered like animals. May Russ and the All-Father know them and drink to their memory. They died with honor, atop 1,000-fold hill of alien corpses. Their names will be sung in our sagas. They paid with their lives to keep the relic safe.
Aegeus, can you determine the location of the artifact?
I fear not, brother captain. This bold warrior's spirit fades now, like a guttering candle. Only these fleeting memories remain.
He sounds familiar. I feel like he's from another Dawn of War game. Right, okay. Let's... Let's convert you.
My salvation is my reward. Taking a position.
And I'll move you forward a little bit.
Old brothers, I see the body of another wolf son. I will ask the dark to summon the fragments of his soul.
Iron Pain is all that remain. The Wolf Lord protects the relic, but he lies trapped. We must not die unremembered. Our tale unknown. All data must be transmitted to our chapter. They must know how we met our ends. Downloading all tactical reports to Circle Skull Memory Bank. May we be evoked in the hall of our kindred.
A wolf lord? There. Do you see any sign of his body? And a servo scar?
There is a glimmer of thought haze nearby. A tiny ember. Perhaps it is the machine slave, still active after all this time.
Okay, so we're starting to get a bit of story now. This servo skull's obviously pretty critical. Okay, the Xenos are there, are halted by the fire. We've got some Xenos up ahead, you can see on the map there.
My salvation is my reward. Understood.
Put down another wee block there.
Yes, brother. Orders confirmed.
We'll restrict the Genestealers from going this way for one more turn. And we'll see what converting we can do. So +2 in the next melee is not that great. And what card have we got? It's +1 on this next shot. Move the apothecary forward one more. These guys I don't think should be able to reach the sergeant. No, they can't reach him. But there's more blips coming.
Yes, brother. Wisdom is the beginning of fear.
Right, okay, so I'm going to play that card because it gives me some more psychic points.
I am moving.
Here, I see it. This servo skull bears the mark of the wolf.
Your sight beyond sight has served us well once again, Aegios. What can the skull tell us?
It is damaged. The datum corrupted. But I will attempt to extract the content.
I perish this day. I
Getting a lot of story from this level.
know then that we, the sons of Ras, found what was lost so many centuries ago. If it be a miracle, the power of the Golden Throne reaching across the infinite, then so it is willed. If it be the Wolf King Demon Ras who led us here, then all for the better. But so it is. The relic. It is a great seal of the Emperor of Mankind, one touched by his own hand, gene-coded and authentic. Our scribes say it was lost when the traitor fiend Horus rebelled against his father.
This is a lot of story.
No longer. With this object, the most important edicts of the Imperium were sealed for eternity. All that is sacred, our laws, decrees, and orders, everything that he gave to humanity, everything that has endured the test of time.
Can it be so? I dare not question. The relic is a seal of the Emperor himself. Its value is incalculable. We cannot let such majesty rot in that unholy place. In the name of our liege lord Sanguinius, we must liberate the artifact and see it returned to Terra.
If it be true, then the weight of destiny now lies heavy upon us.
Also, I don't know how I managed it, right? Oh, is it maybe because I've ticked that on him? Oh, I've had that turned off the whole time. Yeah, actually, absolutely activate that. So basically, anytime the Terminators move, there's a target in front of them, they will auto-shoot it. Let's try and kill these two with magic. I think I killed one there. There you go, he's dead. Let's burn these two. Come on, use your die. I didn't think he'd be able to hit, but you never know. Okay, we lost the sergeant. You guys are just going to start falling back a little bit. Oh, they got to here. Right, let's start up here. Killed two of them, that's not bad. Nope, he didn't do it. Nope. Right, let's see, we've got some converting.
We shall cleanse.
Okay, that guy's dead.
It is done.
And what do you do with you?
Vigilance, brother.
Can I kind of hope that's the best way to do this?
My weapon is jammed.
Oh, he jammed. His bolter jammed in Overwatch. Look at them, they're lining up to get barbecued.
Understood. Taking up position.
Oh, let's see.
Taking up position. Orders confirmed.
No, what I mean, I've turned it the wrong way. +1 on his next shot. I'll play that. Put it in the apothecary.
My fears to fail.
There we go. And then what I'll do is block that off. I don't think they can get me there. Hey, thank you to Apocalypse448 for hosting us. I appreciate it. I think the Genestealers just got to the back of that Terminator and no more. Like, look. That one's on 0, that one's on 1. They had just enough to get to there. So you turn round. You, brother, need to go through that door. Apothecary needs to go here and face that way. Oh, it was a decoy, thank you. You need to, like, burn those guys a lot, but I need to. Can't do that, so I'm going to do that.
Yes, brother.
And you're going to fall back a space, and you're going to set them all on fire.
Understood. Vigilance, brother.
I'm going to play that and put the apothecary. Oh no, the apothecary's already on guard. Put the librarian on guard. So we basically just need to get this door open now and run him through. It's all that needs to be done for us to complete this mission. And if the enemy keeps spawning down there, I'm okay with that. If they spawn there, I'm not happy about that. Good shoot at apothecary. See, the flames are going to stop them. We're getting another blip, we're getting another blip. That blip hasn't walked into the line of Overwatch though. Right, so you need to turn around and activate the doors. That will allow our librarian through. It also opens up all of the doors for the Genestealers though.
Aliens. Scry sensors are picking up electrical activity. Another hatchway has been activated.
Acknowledged, Captain. Brothers, be wary. The aliens will use this new route to assault us.
Okay, so how far can we get you? We can get you to there, which is 3 away, and I have a card for that. So walk him onto that teleport pad, he should get out there, and it should be mission complete. So that's not too bad. The sergeant, he fell, but we completed the mission. We actually did it in less than 15 turns, which means we got the bonus objective as well.
My brothers, this discovery changes everything.
And we get a little bit more story as well, so I'm going to shut up and let you guys hear it.
I mean no disrespect, brother Captain, but I must question our next action.
What do you mean, Lexicana? Speak plainly.
We have a mission to fulfill. We are honor-bound to follow our duty to the citizens of the Imperium on that forge world below. We have only the words of a warrior who lies centuries dead that this seal still resides somewhere in the mass of this great wreck. It could take decades to scour the hump from bow to stern, time we do not possess. Would the Emperor have us sacrifice an entire forge world, a world vital to our chapter, for the vain hope of finding a long-forgotten relic?
As always, your counsel is clear and insightful, Hagios. I will consider your words and weigh the price that must be paid. For now, continue with the mission at hand.
Okay. Oh, we got to go through the teleporter, which is taking us all the way up here. So there's still a fair bit of the Space Hulk left to discover. A strong psionic signature has been detected. A great mass of Genestealer threats are gathered up ahead. Okay, so oh my god, there's so many Genestealers. For real? Curse this. The threats detected were sensor ghosts caused by malfunction on our Auspex devices. A massive wave of psionic energy is interfering with our equipment. We must locate the source and neutralise it. Okay, I was starting to get a little worried there. So what have we got? Bunch of assets. Let's go grab them up. Oh. A large group of Genestealers suddenly emerged from the wall. The crawling mass prevents us from moving forward. Brother Mando can stay behind. Don't have a great need for you on the battlefield. We have intercepted the distress call from the Sons of the Lion, the Dark Angels. They report extreme danger and request immediate support. Signal location is south from our current position. Strange, I was unaware of other Adeptus Astartes forces operating aboard this Hulk. It's because they're dead. I hear the Dark Angels battling the Genestealers, not far now, but Hagios senses a rift in the warp near our location. Proceed with extreme caution. The barrier between Virale and the Immaterium grows thin. Okay, we do kind of want to keep the apothecary, so we're going to go into this mission. So we need to place a bomb on the marked location and leave, pretty much. Doesn't look like it'll be too bad. So again, we'll bring the Libby again. He actually did seem to be quite useful. The ability to block off corridors for Genestealers is a pretty nice ability. And his cards are pretty decent as well. Being able to get basically, like, be able to refill your psychic powers by killing Genestealers in a turn is pretty good. Especially if you can use like the heavy flamer to kind of like bottleneck them, and then in the next turn you know you're going to get it, so you keep hold of that card, and then the next turn you just kill a bunch of them. So let's put down. Now let me see, we need to get to there. The quickest route is down there, up this corridor, and in. We have Genestealers at these ends, here, and down here. So what we're going to do, we'll put the heavy weapon first. Because I reckon they'll come through here so we can seal, we can use his flames to cut off this corridor. And then we can have the rest of the squad move up. Yeah, see, they're going to put a blip there at the beginning and a blip down there. Forget it always puts you into first person to begin with. And as pretty and as like lovely as it is to see a first person 40k game, I do need to actually take command of a squad. So, why is it? Because you've got to turn, you can't sidestep. Let's just get everybody else out of here.
Taking up position.
Here's what I'm going to do. Got a card there that I probably won't use. Use that to open the door. And then I'm going to flame the inside of this passageway. And I'll have you open the door and take one more step forward, because I'm pretty sure they cannot get to you. And we'll see what the Genestealers do this turn. Okay, they're spawning all their blips. That one's stuck by the fire. Strange that one's being revealed straight away. Ah, because he turned the corner. Now this is where I need to remember to put on the auto fire when they move thing, which is down here, option 6, because he will now fire as he walks. So I move him to there, he should shoot whenever he gets in range. You're not going to do it? No, he's not doing it. Do I have any cards? Get +1 to your next shot. Let's play that card. There we go. And we can see that behind him there is actually another Genestealer.
Taking up position. My honor is my life. Taking up position. Taking up position.
Come on guys, get a move on. I need to, you know, barbecue some Genestealers here. Let's put you on guard just in case.
None shall pass.
Then you've got psychic abilities. So you're going to block off that block for me there.
They won't get through.
So they've got to come through that door. And then I'm going to do this card. Convert that to give somebody the ability to turn. And for you to take one more step forward. And we'll see what the enemy do. Hey, thank you Apocalypse448 for following us on Twitch. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, that was a smart move, putting that sort of little warp storm thing there, because that has stopped those two Genestealers getting through. Well, at least that Genestealer and that blip. Right, we now need to actually open this door and see what's on the other side. So the Apothecary's going to do that for me. And there is a Genestealer there. Let's have a quick look. Oh, there's two Genestealers there. Right, okay. Oh, let's see what we have to do here. Each Terminator gets 2 action points, or I convert it for 4. Oh, that's interesting. It's very interesting. You're just going to go ahead and flame that for me. I kind of like the idea of you just shooting him. Apocalypse448, what do you mean by Sue? Is that your name? I'm a little confused about what you mean by that. I'll put this guy into Overwatch. So that corridor's now covered, and I need to deal with this. This is interesting, what I need to do here. So the Apothecary's got no no abilities, like no action points left. Oh, you meant sure. No, but oh, thank you again for the follow. Really appreciate it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna convert that card. So we get 4 things here. We're also gonna activate this card, which will give our Psyker back some of his psychic powers as long as we can kill some Genestealers. And I don't think I can do anything. I can't do anything with this card. Guess I could play it on him just to be safe. 1 down. Missed. Second one down. Oh, the Apothecary coming up with the murder. Right, let's... Where can I pop you to stop people? I can put you there.
Yes, brother.
Alright, there's a typo. No bother, Apocalypse. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Right, so I'm gonna block that square off again so he can't move. Buys me another turn.
They won't get through this way.
And then we'll see what the enemy do. So that one shouldn't move because there's fire in the way. They can't move because I've put a warp storm there. I'm just going to call that thing a warp storm. I don't know what it is. Funnily enough, Apocalypse, I'm actually kind of playing this on Xbox as well. So Xbox are doing a thing called Xbox Beta on Windows 10 PCs where you can play games that are on Game Pass. This is one of them. So whilst I'm playing this on a PC, I've bought the game through Xbox, if that makes sense. Right, Apothecary. I kind of want you just to move up. And I know there's a Genestealer there, but I kind of... Let's have a quick look at our cards. That's pretty rubbish. Let's play that card now. And I'm going to play that card. And and just in case I'm going to apply it to the apothecary. And I'm going to convert that card to get 2 extra points.
Taking up position.
Yeah, you're familiar with the program. It's pretty decent for, like, in my opinion. I've had a couple issues with it. Mainly in the games don't seem to want to update automatically. Xbox servers have been sporadic since the game launch. I found the Xbox servers, I haven't played this on multiplayer, but I found the Xbox servers in general have been a little sporadic lately. I've been having issues on both my PC games that run through Xbox and on my actual Xbox console. Okay, the apothecary absolutely needs to be, like, given a promotion or something. He is on point today with the murdering. Just to be safe, and I need to burn you again. And I've got 2 spare action points, so I could probably get the apothecary there. Which means next turn I should be able to get him through the door. And onto the bomb. Yeah, the main issue I've had with the Xbox beta app, like I was saying, is that games for some reason don't seem to want to update. I've had to manually update a lot of the games. Oh, this is not good. When they immediately reveal themselves, it's never good. I think Astroneers was one. Astroneers didn't update for me for some bizarre reason. And I had to uninstall and then reinstall the game in order to get it working. Let's play that card.
My fear is to fail. Activated.
Activate the bomb. Is that it? I'll just put the little blocking thing there again. You'll burn him out. Again. And hopefully the next turn we should win this. There we go. Bomb successfully planted. So Apocalypse, how have you been enjoying this game? This is my first time playing through it, and I'm loving it. I think it's great fun. A passage is available in the warp leading to some long-forgotten battlefield. Should we enter and seek the truth of this place? To do so, Hagios will need to use his powers to open the way, increasing the psionic interference. Traversing the disruptions of the warp risk the very spirit of our brother Hagios. Seal the hatch behind us. We must find a way to reduce the interference generated by the energy field. Let's go. Brother Hagios struggles to keep our path secure as we move on, but the interference from the energy field around us grows worse and prevents us from taking control of the system. However, Hagios senses another portal nearby. Hello. We find the remains of a Dark Angel squad, our long-dead kingsmen slaughtered by the Genestealers. Their distress call was naught but an echo from a lost past, carried by the warp. We may still find a measure of vengeance for these lost Astartes by destroying the Xenos that took their life. We could not save our Dark Angel brethren, but we avenged their loss. The Emperor will know their names. Among the slaughtered Genestealers we found the remains of a Dark Angel squad sergeant fallen aeons ago. We will learn what we can from his war gear and honour his knowledge. Or honour his memory. Acknowledged, brother. So we get steady aim for the apothecary, which is nice. Apocalypse says, I've completed the Alien campaign. You're finishing the Marine campaign. I would give the game 5 out of 5 stars if the multiplayer was still reliable and the Xbox community is still playing. It is lacking. See, the thing is, I think a lot of Xbox gamers won't play this because it seems more like a PC game. It seems like more of a mouse and keyboard game. At least that's my opinion. I haven't been through the Genestealer campaign, the Alien one. I haven't done that yet. The psychic energy grows stronger here and it emanates from more than one source. We must deal with them to put an end to the Auspex malfunctions. Brother Madriel, you can stay behind. Exploring the Hulk, we found ourselves in a derelict control room. Scanners here show Terminators secured in cells in some kind of trance state, while another wardens the corridors, looking for his squad mates. Wanders the corridor, but now the screen darkens. We have located another control chamber. Hagios warned us, but a tear in space-time opens a window into an unknown place. To our horror, we see out lost Kingsman surrounded by Xenos and fighting for his life. Perhaps Hagios can assist him. Try and help him. Brother Hagio enables us to recover our lost kindred, but at a cost. The interference from the energy field around us grows worse and we cannot control it. However, Hagio senses another portal nearby. Time and space bend to the twisted tides of the warp, but a tear in the fabric of reality reveals a long-forgotten path. How did you hear about this game? I'm a big 40k fan. I played the original Space Hulk, which came out in a few years ago now. Came out on PC. I've played through that. This is my first time playing this one though, and I think this one came out in March. It was recent. And I'd been meaning to pick it up on Steam, but when I saw it was on Xbox, I thought, well, if I play it on Xbox, I'll get Xbox achievements, and you actually get gamer score for that. So I think I'll do that. But I'm a massive 40k fan, so this whole lore and everything is really interesting to me. Which is why I'm kind of like reading out all the little things. The certainty of reality feels fragile and gossamer and thin in this place. Hagio senses the power of the warp close at hand. There is an inactive portal ahead. If we increase the psionic energy permeating this place, we could reactivate the portal. So that takes me there. Our influence on the psionic energy field has caused the Auspex scanners to malfunction, and we detect several new portals spawning on the path ahead. We must proceed with caution. Okay, so now we need to do this mission here. Apocalypse, do you play the tabletop game at all? And if so, what faction do you play as?
This wreck is a maze of darkened corridors, all alike. My Auspex readings are clouded. I fear we may be lost. Third Crusader, do you read us? Can you track our location?
Your Vox signal is barely readable, Tahariel. Our scry sensors cannot penetrate that section of the derelict.
Brother Sergeant, be wary. I hear the whispers of a powerful psionic mechanism nearby. We must be close to an archive chamber. Great Imperial law was often protected by immense psychic wards to hold back the taint of chaos. We should venture inside. There should be a schemata and deck plans for the ship within.
Proceed, Brother Lexicana. We will move as one.
Lock all the marked doors and find and extract a servo skull. Okay. So, I know that there's an achievement on Xbox. I need to do this. Now I want the librarian, please. He has proved invaluable. So this is something I've not done in a while, is actually sit and outfit these guys. You play Space Marine Scythes of the Emperor. I've been playing since 1995, 2nd edition. I've played NIDS for many years. Also played Kill Team Marines. So it's Marines after getting bored with bugs for many years. What army do you play? At the minute, I've got a couple armies. I've got a Space Marine army that I'm currently working on. I've got Death Guard. I've got Tau, which are my main faction that I play as just now. Taking them to a few tournaments here in Scotland. Done pretty well with them. I've won a couple tournaments as well. And I've got like a squad of Imperial Guardsmen that I'm thinking of doing something with. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet though. But I did have a couple of boxes. I had a couple of squads of Guardsmen. I built one up as actual Imperial Guardsmen, and the other ones I used spare bits from Fire Warrior boxes to make Guardsmen that had joined the Tau. But no, yeah, I would say Tau Empire is my main army. We've been playing ETC is the tournaments we've been playing. The ones that I've won have been any major tournaments. I've won small ones at the shops. I go to a gaming club on a Wednesday night. I'm actually an official there. We've done a couple tournaments in-house. There's been a couple I went to Stirling and things like that. Team tournaments as well where we've placed pretty well.
It is as I thought. It will take some time for me to unbind these telepathic wards, Tahariel. It is delicate work and I must not be interrupted.
Understood. Our men will secure the nearby hatches and weld them shut to give us time.
Okay, so we need to close doors. There's a couple locations we need to get to. And there's the servo skull. So let's have a look at the map. Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I've got a tournament coming up. And again, I say a tournament. It's a doubles tournament coming up in October. It's at a local hobby shop. It's a doubles one. I'm bringing it's 1,000 points each, so I'm bringing Tau. My teammate is bringing 1,000 points with a Death Watch, and I think it's 4 games we'll be playing during the day. And I think first place will get about £50 to spend in the shop on anything you want. So you split it, it's £25 each, which is not bad. Tickets are a tenner, so it's £10 to enter, which is not bad at all. Right, so let's have a quick look. So we know that there's a Genestealer there, or at least there's a blip. There's a blip there, a blip there, and a blip there by the servo skull. We'll have Sergeant going first, and he's going to go for this door here. Did I bring 2 heavy weapons? I did bring 2 heavy weapons. Smarts.
In position. In position.
Apocalypse. What I'm doing just now is I'm popping into the chat. There is a link. That link takes you to our Discord channel, and one of the tabs we've got in there is 40k. So anything 40k related, you can find it in there. You can see my current project that I'm working on, which is a Taunar supremacy suit.
baffles me greatly, Brother Sergeant. Do you agree?
I keep such questions to myself, Sergeant. No good can come from dwelling in the past.
Indeed. I know of your past, Tahariel. The loss of your squad in a desperate fight against the Tyranids in the Cryptus campaign. Your grave injuries there, your wish to eschew command in the aftermath. But now, fate has
getting some backstory here.
that role once more. Against the same foes, with a new band of brothers to lead to victory. Or death. What say you to that?
You have not seen what I have seen, Lexicana. Do not presume to think you know my mind.
I am a psyker, Brother Sergeant. I know the minds of all men. It is my gift and my curse. And in you I see a son of Sanguinius who seeks redemption, but fears the path toward it. Your unspent rage nurtures you like cleansing fire. You must harness it, if you wish to survive to see another dawn on Baal.
There will be no Xenos victory here, Psycho. Not while I still draw breath.
Glad to hear it, brother.
Okay, getting a little bit of backstory to the sergeant there.
I am moving. We shall cleanse.
Let's have the heavy weapon, the assault cannon, go that way.
Taking up position. Moving forward. Understood. Taking up position.
You're listening to me play while you paint. What are you painting? Is it, I imagine it's not Space Marines, you've probably got loads of them. What was it you were doing? You were playing... Oh no, you switched to Marines after getting bored with NIDS. So I imagine, actually, it could be Marines then. Right, let's stop the Genestealers from leaving that area there.
They won't get through this way.
Cards, let's see what we've got in terms of cards. Draw 3 new cards. Oh, that's decent. The ability to do that over 2 turns. Phobos infiltrators. I really like the look of them. I need to get some of them. I really like the new. I like a lot of the new Primarch stuff. Not 100% sold on the new Walker though. It just reminds me of a cowboy for some reason. Like it needs a cowboy hat on top to me. Right, let's end there.
Emperor Sanguinius. Moving forward.
Decent ability to screen enemy, both infiltrators and incursors. Yeah, the one of the guys I play with a lot, my wargame group, he plays for Team Scotland. ATC and ITC events. He's not long back from, I think it's Croatia. He's just been to, and he's been looking at the new infiltrators and the and he's managed to create basically a deep strike bubble that's like 22.5 inches wide, and with the new codex that came out for the Space Marines, he's basically got it where you cannot. The enemy can't deep strike within 9 inches. If they try and charge, you can shoot after, like you can move after Overwatch. So you're never. He's basically made it a bit almost impossible for you to get a charge. It's very well done what he's done. But as he puts it, it's filthy. Right, let's get these guys opening some doors. I can burn you.
The ward Primaris has been retracted, and this is only the first. There are more beyond it.
So that door's now locked down. Good shooting. Now one of the things I can do is probably block him off from moving. And we'll start moving down towards the servo skull and this control panel here. Apocalypse, if you get the time, and if you want to, that is, put a picture of what you're painting in the Discord into the Warhammer chat, and I'd love to see your paint scheme. That's it, go towards the fire. You as well, and I can get you both in the same turn.
Fear my thirst. Yes, brother.
Also, Apocalypse, sorry to make you feel old, but you've been playing 40k for as long as I've been alive. I was born in 95. There you go. There should be 2 dead Genestealers. You need to just get obliterated.
My craft is dead. No mercy. Yes, brother.
Like, I've never played... I think I played 4th edition when I was in high school. Back when the Battle of Macragge was the starter kit. And you had Space Marines and Nids. That was the first time I ever started playing. And I was playing Space Marines when I was younger. And I remember there was a guy that used to come into the school to teach us how to play, and he had Tau, and I remember thinking Tau looked really cool at the time. So when I got older and I was like, you know what, I need something to keep my mind occupied when I'm at home, so I'm not, like, you know, thinking of existential dread. So I picked up, went into my 40k shop, bought some paints, bought some glue, and I bought a box of Fire Warriors. And it was just to be like, you know, I'm going to paint these will take my mind off stuff, it'll help me get through the day. I've now got like an 8,000 point army, and I'm pretty sure I'm addicted to it. As most people I know that play 40k would say, they're addicted to it. It's plastic crack.
Taking up position.
I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. I really want him to move one step further forward.
Understood. Moving forward.
Ross, give the newcomer a job. What do you mean by that, Mr. Slab Toxic? Like, the Apocalypse is new here, I don't want to be horrible to them. One thing I do actually need to do. Which I'll do later on. Oh, I see, you've put something in this card. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, I've got one more squad AP that I can spend. Let me just try and push the librarian forward. Okay, so we're getting some Genestealers coming down from the bottom there towards the librarian, which is not great.
Activated.
I guess that saves you having to open the door, I guess.
Taking up position. Detected.
Until next turn, get 2 psychic points for each Genestealer killed. Let's play that card, because I'm about to kill one right now.
Understood. Yes, brother. Understood.
Right, I'm going to need to convert that one. Place you into Overwatch, and then next turn you'll be able to do that. We're going to block off these Genestealers so they can't get to us,
They won't get through this way.
keeping the Apothecary and the Librarian safe. The Flamer's already killed someone, and the Sergeant's on Overwatch for that long corridor there.
Yes, brother. Activated. They are detected.
So let's close off that door.
Dispelled. Just one more to be dealt with.
Taking up position.
So grab the Servo Skull.
Line to the Emperor. Yes, brother.
Arthur, are you going to make a good shot? No, you're not.
Understood.
Neither's the librarian, apparently.
Lead up.
That looks a good shot, though. Oh, and the second time.
Xenos detected.
And then you know what, we're just going to block you there.
They won't get through this way. Yes, brother. Vigilance, brother. In the name of the Emperor. Taking up position. Taking up position.
So I think we need to seal one more door, I think the game said.
I am moving.
We'll see what the enemy do. So that Genestealer's blocked. And they're going to spawn a couple up there, I reckon. Yep. And they've spawned a couple behind doors they can't escape from, so I'm not too worried about that.
We shall cleanse. I am moving.
Play that card. It gives us more psychic powers.
Yes, brother.
Nice one, Brother Sergeant.
Nothing fruitful. We shall cleanse. My salvation is my reward.
Okay, potentially could lose the Sergeant here, actually. I might be a bit too aggressive with him.
Orders confirmed.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes. I've closed 3 of the 4 doors now. I'm like three steps away from closing the 4th one. But I think they might kill my Sergeant here. No, they didn't.
Yes, brother.
They didn't kill him.
In the name of the Emperor.
Oh, we're getting some cutscenes.
Lord Tertius removed.
Now, let us see what awaits us inside this sanctified vault. It is always a moment of great significance when knowledge from the deep past is uncovered.
What have we found here now? Okay, we managed to get the servo skull as well.
Strike team, this is the Blood Crusader. We have regained Vox contact. Report your status.
Aye, Captain Ubaldo. We hear you. I have accessed the archive tomb here. It seems the psychic wards holding it shut were interfering with our Vox signal. I have negated them, and we may now converse clearly.
Acknowledged. Continue with your standing orders and move on. Locate the next waypoint for the melter charges. Be watchful for any signs of other battle dead and those biodivergent Genestealers.
Okay. So we've got to get to there. Entering an orc vessel, the wreck structure is weak and infested with fungal overgrowth. Brother Sergeant, we have found an ancient energy core connected to an Aldari portal. We must power up the core to activate the portal. Okay, so these doors that are locked. Where is the key? Is that the key? So we need to fight my way through some Genestealers then. Oh, Brother Arlen, that's our flamer. Now we'll fight this one. I need him. Protect the marked objective. Okay. For 5 turns, that's not very long. Oh, what is this? Why has he got a thing next to him? Or is it the sergeant? Oh, I forgot I could buy the sergeant's thunderhammer. And that gives him a storm shield as well. But that takes away his ranged ability. But I mean, it's a thunderhammer, and you gotta go with a thunderhammer. It's awesome. Look at that. Forbidden. Oh, I can't take the librarian? Hardly fair. Yeah, I'll take Brother Madriel then. I guess otherwise what you could do is you could just put flames on one corridor, have the librarian keep putting his little like warp storm thing that stops them passing through on the other tunnel, and then they can't make it through, like, at all. Okay, so oh my god, there's so much rubble. Okay, heavy flamer has to go there. Holy shit.
Ready? In position. Teleportation completed. Ready?
Use the force to block the route the enemy to your guns. I like using that trick. Yeah, I would use it as well, but they've banned the librarian from this mission. I'm not allowed to use him, sadly. Oh, there's going to be lots of them coming that way, maybe?
I am moving.
So if that flame lasts 2 turn, I can then turn and flame whoever comes that way. The sergeant's going to need to start bashing through this rubble to get up there.
Yes, brother. Orders confirmed. For power. Overwatch. Overwatch.
There we go, first bit of rubble's done. Yeah, because I would have loved to have used that trick. But sadly the game won't let me. Oh, they're getting close on one side. And I didn't realise that they can come down that corridor. So hey, assault cannon, guess what you're going into next?
Xenos detected. No mercy. No mercy. Xenos for terror. Fear my thirst. Moving forward.
And the sergeant's going to keep trying to smash his way through all of this. Because he's an angry boy.
Xenos detected. For power. For power. Overwatch. Vigilance, brother.
Okay, what do I need to do up here? Oh, I've just lost the heavy. I just lost the heavy flamer. Nope, I didn't. He somehow managed to defend himself. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it again. This mission might actually be harder than I thought it was. Sergeant's going to keep smashing his way through the debris. Assault Cannon's going to try and get rid of these Genestealers, they're not an issue. Yeah, he's clearing that stuff out, no bother. Do I want to play that card or do I want to keep it for next turn? There we go, that's finally broken through. Can you clear a map for Genestealers? I don't think you can entirely clear the map. You can. Some of the maps let you kind of close sections off with locked doors and that. Why can I not see you? I'll just burn you. Brother Sergeant will move up and smash through some more terrain, hopefully. Hey, Jamie, welcome to the chat. Come on, break it. Come on, you have a thunder hammer. They're literally like designed to kill demons. Assault Cannon's going to need to war up again and kill this guy. Look at that pile of bodies. And that skull just spinning. Look. You done? You're done. That's fine. And we'll put you in Overwatch, that'll stop them coming around that corner. And we just need to decide what's happening here. So my plan is to get you turned around, and then I'm going to burn this card to have you set the corner on fire and stop them coming that way, and then they can't come this way anymore. This game's a lot of fun, Jamie. I've thoroughly been enjoying it, and I know that Apocalypse, who's in the chat and is watching just now, he's been playing. I'm assuming he has been playing through it. He or she has done the Genestealer campaign, the alien one. So I think I just need to hold that point for one more turn. Yeah, like see, I've put Overwatch in the corners so they're now not moving up as far because they know that I'll get a free shot on them.
In the name of the Emperor!
Come on, Sergeant, break it. There we go. You're through. You'll do absolutely nothing this turn, but you're through. Set that on fire. Pop these guys into Overwatch again. And that should be everything. We should get it at the end of this turn. They're probably going to rush us now. Well, I already know that I've won because I've just had the achievement pop up telling me that I got an achievement for winning a defense mission as the Terminators. So, I'm fairly confident they're not going to get there this time. If you're going to do the Genestealer campaign first, then that is actually not a bad idea for if you want to play against me, because then I can be Terminators, you can be Genestealers, and we'll kind of have an idea of how each one plays. Okay, so through the teleporter. It seems the Orc crew tried to keep their fungus food supply safe by sealing off whole sections of their vessel, and yet they still eventually perished. And what way do I want to go? What way do I have to go? I want to get these little there as something there blips, because there's story involved and I'm getting pulled into the story, but I also want to get the key. A large group of Genestealers suddenly emerges from the wall as crawling mass prevents us from going forward. I'm going to leave Brother Ariel behind. He can hold them off. We located a control panel of some kind. Two choices lie before us. If we open all the hatches, we have access to all surrounding chambers and whatever lies within, but the spores contaminating the area will spread. If we choose to keep these hatches closed, we lose access, but the infestation levels will be contained. A decision must be made. Opening the hatches will cause the spores to spread. Closing all the hatches will contain the spore infestation, or leave things as they are. Open them. Now, that takes me there. So what do I need the key for then? Do I not need the key at all? Oh, I bet the key's for keeping something, like getting access to there. Must be for opening the doors. What have we got here? Final energy core. So what is this hiding up in the corner? We have found a device built to dispatch resources inside the vessel. If we can restore its function, we can use it. Search for anything that may be useful to us. Watch out for any Promethean tanks on the path before us. We've detected the presence of a resource close to here. Find them. What's the resource? Is it that? Nope. So what have I discovered? Because apparently I've discovered something. I can avoid that blip, so let's avoid it. You know what, I'm too curious as to what the key is. I know that the key opens doors, Jamie, but I don't know which door it opened. And I'm now like curious as to why I can still access the key, so I need to go for it. I need to protect an object for 8 turns and 3 units need to survive. There's no more locked ones. There's no more locked doors. So how can it be for a locked door if I no longer have a locked door? Right, let's bring the librarian, because he's awesome. We've lost our flamer, so Apothecary, you're joining the team again. I don't know if having the flamer stay behind isn't maybe the best thing, but I like that at the bottom. The plasma cannon and heavy flamer area attacks may kill friendly Terminators. Okay, so we need to defend that location there. So, Librarian.
In position.
And Apothecary, you're going to go there.
Mission completed.
The turrets are all linked to that.
Ready.
Which is very interesting. Oh, you basically switch it, look. So all the turrets on this side are locked. The ones on this side are open. And basically you switch it depending on what side the Genestealers are on. That's smart.
Ready. Teleportation completed.
Wisdom is the beginning of fear.
Okay, so let's see what we can do.
Taking up position.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the assault cannon at the bottom of this corridor, aiming up, because then anything spawns, he should be able to get a shot on it. The sergeant's going to start moving towards the objective in an effort to defend it. We'll stop the Genestealers leaving this spawn.
They won't get Overwatch. Waiting for them. It is done. Fear my thirst.
And that's all we're going to do just now, I think. Do we have any like really rubbish cards that we're not going to use? Just to get the sergeant in position, because I kind of want to smash through this rubble, open up this passage. So yeah, they're spawning there. Didn't die somehow. Impressive. And then fell back. Went back into the gun. Some resilient Genestealers there.
Yes, brother. My honor is my life. Moving forward.
Okay, Librarian, you're going to do the same again. Going to stop them.
Force field activated.
Going to see how many Genestealers have come down this corridor.
Detected.
We're going to see how many we can clear out as well.
Xenos detected. Fear my thirst.
It's not a bad number. Let's see if we can get the last one. Ah, he missed the last one.
Mercy.
But there's no way that thing can get to him in this turn.
Salvation is my reward.
So hopefully that thing will run past turrets and get blasted to bits. Oh, he made it past that one. That one didn't. And the last turret got it. Plus 2 points for every Genestealer killed. I haven't. could use that.
Overwatch reporting.
And you know what? I will. We keep restricting their movement down there.
Force field activated. Overwatch.
Put him into Overwatch. This guy's on the door, and these two are overwatching that doorway, so we should be good. How do I share a picture on your channel Discord? Oh, that will require me to set you up to actually do that. Let me see if I can do that from my phone. Let's see. Unless Jamie's still here, you can maybe do it for me. Where have they spawned? Where are they? Where are the Genestealers? I wasn't paying attention there. They're all dead. That's fine.
Overwatch.
That should stop them, so we'll see what they do now.
Vigilance runner.
Okay, so they're now coming down this corridor.
My honor is my life.
So I'm going to open up that door. Set this guy to overwatch, because he can still cover that corridor. And that should at least stop them. And again, we're going to keep blocking off that blip. Assault cannon got him. Turret didn't get that one.
My salvation is my reward.
Okay, so we know what to do here. Just keep blocking that one off.
Waiting for they won't get through this. Overwatch. Only a decoy.
Oh, it was a decoy. Sweet. Now that's an impressive shot along that corridor, if I do say so myself. Assault cannon's getting its money's worth a day. Look at that. I think I need to reload now, actually. So that's going to take a turn.
In the name of the Emperor.
You're going to fall back and just start guarding that. Oh, I'm out of psychic points. This'll be fun.
Overwatch. Vigilance Vigilance, brother.
Put him in Overwatch again. Do that just in case. Okay, they're all coming out now because we can't keep them in control. That was a good shot. So I think I just need to defend the area for one more turn, which at this point is kind of impossible for them to take.
Stand guard. Vigilance, brother. Vigilance, brother.
So I think we've got this in the bag. Apocalypse, I've tried to set you up from my phone, but I can't manage, so as soon as the stream's over I'll jump into the Discord on the computer and sort that for you, so you can pop the pictures up. Okay, the key did nothing. That was all for nothing. We now go all the way back up.
Understood.
Now we can go grab this stuff. Right, so I'm missing out on one asset, but I'm not too worried about that. Ooh, +2 ammo for the heavy flamer. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. This will probably be the last battle of the stream tonight, folks. Because this is the end of a chapter. I always try and end it on a chapter ending mission.
Brother Captain, we're approaching the energy core of an Orc battleship.
Understood. Have you found any more data that might help locate the Emperor's seal?
Not yet, my lord. For the moment, we will remain on task to locate the next destination waypoint.
Proceed, but once you have done so, resume your search for the relic.
It is here. I sense its presence, my brothers. Since we first arrived in this system, a strange pressure has been building in my thoughts. I believe it to be an omen from the angel. Now, I understand. The seal must be psionically charged, like a beacon for psychers. As each of us is bound to the Emperor in his very blood, any Space Marine psyker must be able to connect to the spiritual essence of this sacred relic.
I will trust in you to lead our brothers to it, Hagios. May the throne illuminate your path.
Okay, so we need to place a bomb on the marked location. It'll take within 20 turns. And optionally, we need to kill at least one Genestealer with an explosive barrel. Completion of this mission grants us lightning claws for 2 of our battle brothers. I don't know if I'd put lightning claws on them though. Like, I'm fine with the sergeant having the storm shield because it gives him basically lets him reroll melee. But I'm not sure what the lightning claws do. They're going to need to do something pretty spectacular for me to take them.
Sergeant. Deploy your squad at the energy core. Access will be prevented by those blast doors, and nothing less than a macro cannon will breach them. You must seek out and activate the door control panels in order to proceed.
Perhaps the Space Wolves secured the doors to keep out the Genestealers and preserve the relic.
Orders received and understood, Brother Captain, but be advised we will need to choose our priorities once the next charge is in place. The search for the seal, deploying the charges, retrieving the bodies of Genestealers. I'm afraid it will be almost impossible to fulfill all three objectives.
On this, we are in agreement, Tahariel.
Right, okay, so we start here and we basically need to work our way to here. And the doors are all locked. Okay, so basically need to choose which way we're going.
In position. Teleportation completed. In position. In position.
Captain, this is Inquisitor Marburg. My servitors have been monitoring the progress of your squad. It seems that your men are moving towards objectives of their own, outside the mission parameters. What is your explanation for this?
Oh, bugger off, Inquisition.
Nothing need be said. It is enough to know the Blood Angels are committed to their assignment.
I have no doubt of that, although we may disagree on what your assignment is.
For your information, my battle brothers are placing melted charges on the energy core of an Orc battleship. Does that reassure you, Lord Inquisitor?
I'm sure the Fabricator General will be pleased to hear that. As for myself, well, we will discuss that further in due course.
Okay, so I think the easiest route is to go to this one. To go to that one, open the door to get through. So we're going to march forward.
My salvation is my reward. I'm moving.
So once the Terminators are moved, we'll just end our turn.
Understood.
Okay, we've got blips in the far corners. Oh, that's a lot of blips.
In the name of the Emperor. Taking up position.
There we go.
Accomplished. Moving forward.
Can I let you shoot? No.
Taking up position. Moving forward. Yes, sir.
What psychic powers can I use? Actually, no, I don't need to do any yet. So that fire should be stopping those Genestealers from moving forward. The ones that are kind of come up behind, I don't think they can get to us in a turn. No, they can't.
Wisdom is the beginning of fear. My cloak is dead. Xenos detected. Fear my thirst.
There's a lot of Genestealers in this corridor.
Xenos. My cloak is dead. Moving forward. Taking up position.
Hello, Genestealer. It's going to first person to see this Genestealer get whacked with a Thunder Hammer.
Understood. Yes, brother.
We'll move the rest of the squad up.
Taking up position. Orders confirmed.
So they're continuing to spawn down at the bottom and up in the sort of top left.
Fear my thirst.
So, I'm going to play the card so that I get 2 psi points for every Genestealer I kill. I'm going to use the Sergeant to try and kill this Genestealer.
Understood.
And then we're going to try and get this guy with the assault cannon.
No
Yep.
mercy. My fear is to fail.
And then we'll convert with the last card to give us 2 extra points of movement. And we'll close that door again. Librarian, going to put a vortex down there.
They won't get through this way. Understood.
in the library. The apothecary will use his last action to move forward. We're going to get some more blips down there on the bottom. I'm a little worried for the sergeant here. Oh, they got real close to him. Still going, one of them went for the sergeant.
My salvation is my reward.
Okay, let's do the sergeant first. Let's see what our points are. Until next turn, get 1 point, 1 psychic point for each Genestealer killed. Let's play that card unless the other ones are really good.
Yes, brother.
Put the assault cannon on Overwatch here, so if they spawn, they immediately get shot. Well, the apothecary move up. Now, what's the success rate on this? 58%. I like those odds. And then this guy's going to turn around and he's going to blast some holes in these guys, hopefully. There we go, so that's gotten us 3 psychic points now. And then you know what, just to make sure that our assault cannon guy is safe, we're going to put the vortex that stops them moving there. Yeah, the game does look really good, and yeah, you can call him Thor if you want. It's basically a Storm Shield Thunder Hammer, and the tabletop game's really good. They're really expensive to put on your guys, they're basically like really old relics. They do so much damage. Okay, we've got more Genestealers. Yeah, melee only. He sacrifices his Storm Bolter, so he can't shoot. But what the shield does is, if he's going to lose a close combat attack, the shield lets the game reroll a dice for you, so you get a chance of not losing that combat. Why are you stopping? What have you seen? How did you see him, but I'm confused.
My salvation is my reward.
But the energy core is open. Proceed at once.
Understood.
Right, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4.
Vigilance, brother.
What I'm away to do might get me the sergeant. It might get my sergeant killed.
No mercy.
But if it works, it'll be a totally boss story.
Traceers read no signs of Adeptus Astartes' power armor. The wolves did not die here. Sergeant, set your detonator and then withdraw.
Have you played plays the Genestealers at all yet? No, I have absolutely not played as them at all. My plan is to play through this as the Blood Angels, which I'm doing, complete the campaign, and then once I've done that I'm going to do the Genestealer campaign. Might not stream it, might just play that in my own time. Actually, you know what I can do? I can totally keep my Sergeant alive. Oh, that's out of range. Okay, no, maybe not then.
They won't get through this way.
Or maybe...
None shall pass.
maybe my Sergeant will live through this. So yeah, I don't know whether or not I should, if I should stream the Genestealers. You can absolutely do a versus in this, Jerry. The Genestealers are good, like, they're good bad guys. They move a lot quicker than the Terminators do, but they are pure melee. They don't have any shooting attacks.
Control signal from active charge. Good work.
Alright, here we go. We're going to get some story, because this is the end of another chapter.
I hear it. The seal of the Emperor of Mankind. Through space and time, through the war and its screaming madness. I feel it. Pure and untainted. It is calling me. A vision forms. No. I cannot see clearly. A shadow in the warp blurs my visions. The Xenos pollute the images. We must continue the search.
Okay, so I got myself some lightning claws, and I think I did the bonus objective because I got the extra components. You're going to surround me with your alien asses. I mean, if I get a decent enough deployment, yeah, like, I can just put everything into Overwatch and you have to run into my bullets. It's a pretty decent strategy for you and for me.
Captain Ubaldo, your men are taking too long to destroy the Hulk. I remind you of your commitment to Gorgonum.
It's the shouting toaster again, here he goes.
Watch your tone, Fabricator. We answered your distress call even though this ship was near crippled and heavy with battle wounded.
I am most grateful you did, but if we lose Gorgonum, the Adeptus Mechanicus will be most displeased. They will blame your chapter for failing them.
Do not try to blackmail me, Fabricator. You will regret it.
If I may interject, the Space Marines have been acting upon my orders. The needs of the Ordo Xenos have priority here.
We cannot lose valuable production units.
Gorgonum will not be sacrificed if we act swiftly. Respectfully, Captain Ubaldo, your search for these lost artifacts should be put aside for the greater good.
Sounding a bit like Tau there.
You know what we see, Inquisitor. The signal matches the oldest patterns of the Adeptus Custodes. As faithful servants of the Emperor, we must seek it out. I will not shirk from this duty.
Very well, Captain. The final word is yours. I only hope my trust is not misplaced.
Okay, I think that was the end of that chapter. Yeah, because it's now teleported me here. So, we're going to stop for tonight. This will be the end of the stream. Next Monday when I get back... sorry, when I'm back next Monday playing this again, we're going to take on this sort of section here and whatever lies beyond. And I think eventually the game's going to have us kind of pick one of three sort of objectives to go for. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But thank you to everybody who's tuned in. I've noticed we've had a bit of a higher viewer count today, so I'm really happy about that. Thank you again to Apocalypse448 for following. It's great, really appreciated. In the chat just now is a link to our community Discord. If you want to know when we're going live, when we've got new streams, if you want to speak to people who are into the same sort of things as you are, so 40k, playing games, etc., you can do that all there. You can suggest games to us that you want us to stream. You can speak with us, ask us questions, anything like that. So yeah, we'll be back on Thursday evening, 7 o'clock GMT. Jamie and I will be playing more Endless Space 2, trying to get that war sort of finished that we started last week. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.